So, in the past, people have constantly left comments on my channel. I've seen plenty and plenty of videos and comments on other channels regarding Devin Haney as chinny. He has a glass jaw. I've seen comments calling him Glass Joe. There's a lot of comments I've seen. And this all started from when Devin Haney got rocked by Jorge Linares. That is what pretty much sparked off the entire Devin Haney has no chin debate. Okay. Now, mind you, he did get rocked by Jorge Linares by being defensively irresponsible, trying to fight a fight that's not his style of fighting, and he ended up getting rocked to the point where he was going to the other corner. He did get stunned, but he didn't even fall. Okay. Now, mind you, just because you get knocked down does not mean you don't have a chin. I'm gonna stress that point, and I'm leading to something. Okay. Just because you get knocked down doesn't mean you don't have a chin. In that fight with Jorge Linares, Devin Haney didn't get knocked down. Jorge Linares, the same person that fought Vasyl Lomachenko, knocked Loma down. Keep that in mind. Fast forward, Devin Haney gets into the Ryan Garcia fight. Gets knocked down multiple times in that fight. When he fought Ryan and that happened in that fight, man, that just added more steam and more fuel to the already to the stigma that's already associated to Devin Haney. That just added, that compounded it, man. That compounded it. People like, I told you, he ain't got no chin. Ryan knocked him down many times. Look at that. Never mind that Devin Haney actually got up and still fought. Never mind that. Never mind he didn't look wobbled and all over the ring. At least I didn't see it, right? Never mind that. Now, I'm going to say this too. Just because you get up from a knockdown and you all over the ring, that doesn't mean you're chinny either. You have to regain. A lot of times these people never got hit with a shot in their life, especially with gloves. And they don't understand your equilibrium. This is your brain, bro. Your brain is in your brain is not exactly the same size up there as your head, as your skull. It's a lot of room in there, okay? Your brain is surrounded by the meninges, okay? It's a fluid that protects the brain from slamming into your skull, okay? And your brain actually slides around in your head. So sometimes, you get punched in your head, with anything, a baseball bat, a fist. That your brain has the tendency to move side to side, and then that leads to something called a concussion. Eventually, not saying all of the fighters are concussed when that happens, but you get punched and rocked and wobbled enough in a fight, you will get a concussion. Okay, your brain is not, your head in general is not made to get punched on. Look how little our necks are. Okay, we're not bison, man. Where when we get into fights, when they ram their heads together, at blunt force, thousands of pounds of force, they can take that. We're not made to do that. We're not giraffes where we can swing our head and we get into fights with another giraffe. We can swing our strong necks around and bang into each other's body. We can't do that stuff, man. We're humans. We have, I would like to say we have tough bodies, but, in theory, man, we're limited and we do have fragile bodies, man. Very weak spots on our bodies, especially our heads. Our skull has limited protection for our brain. It protects us to a certain extent, man. All right. Now, I say that to say this. Ryan Garcia, on the other hand, take Ryan Garcia. He fought Luke Campbell, a person that's not known to really be a big puncher. He fought Luke Campbell, got cracked with a left, and knocked down. Got up and fought and commenced to whooping ass. Then he fights Gervonta Tank Davis, a big puncher. gets rocked in the second round the same way that Luke Campbell hit him. He fell the same way. His arm always bends back when he falls. That shit looks hilarious. Same thing. And then he ends up getting stopped to the body. But we're not talking about the body. We're talking about glass jaws here. Also, I'll bring back in Vasyl Lomachenko for a moment. How come nobody talks about him being chinny after being dropped by Jorge Linares? How come Ryan Garcia isn't called chinny for getting dropped by Luke Campbell and Gervonta Davis? How come Devin Haney is the only one that gets called chinny? He got rocked in one fight, and he just recently got dropped against Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia got dropped before Devin Haney ever got dropped, but nobody ever calls him chinny. Vasyl Lomachenko got dropped before Devin Haney got dropped. Why nobody never called Lomachenko chinny? It's crazy, you know? So if you're going to say Devin Haney has a glass jaw, shouldn't it be safe to say that Lomachenko and Ryan Garcia has a glass jaw? You tell me what makes, especially comparing it to Ryan, because Ryan's been down in 2 fights. Devin's only been down in 1 fight. So how is it that you compare? How do you gauge that Devin Haney has a weak chin? He was hit by a power puncher, Ryan Garcia. He was hit by a good puncher in Jorge Linares, didn't fall. But Ryan Garcia was hit by somebody that doesn't hit as hard as Jorge Linares. Luke Campbell got dropped. And then he fought Tank, which is a big puncher, got dropped. Okay, both of these dudes fought big punches and got dropped. Tank dropped Ryan. Ryan dropped Devin. So how come nobody's saying that Ryan Garcia chinny for getting dropped by Tank, but everybody's saying Devin chinny for getting dropped by Ryan? You can't make this stuff up. But you know what a lot of the fans of Ryan Garcia would say? And the Tank fans and all, they'll say the difference is Ryan got up from the Luke Campbell fight and won. And Devin didn't get up to win against Ryan. Okay. Or did Ryan get up from Tank and win? Anybody? That's what I thought. Just Rabbit Like Boxing. Unbelievable. I'll catch y'all on the next one. And I'm off this.